Good morning, everybody. Liz Giesland, Better Lifestyle Solutions, and I hope you're doing great. This is Wednesday. It's a beautiful, sunny, but very cold morning here in Westfield, Indiana. And I did a post yesterday and actually said that I would share the recipe to those that put an emoji in the comments, and girls, youth, that all of you that are in there, I'll make sure that you do get the recipe if you don't so happen to see this live. But these nuts, I'm telling you, people go crazy for them. And as far as a last minute gift to give somebody, or maybe you've got like a party to go to, these are super, super great. So anyway, here we go. It's super easy. First of all, preheat your oven to 300, okay? And then I did a mix. It's 6 cups of nuts of your choice. Some people like to do it all pecans, or pecans and something else. I buy the mixed, and I just went by Myers. These were on sale. Buy one, get the second one half price. It's not as big a container as the ones that I get at Costco, but it was still a savings. So I think this was $16, and then you're $8 off. So it ended up being, pretty reasonable, really, for each one of these. So what I did for the mix that I liked is I went ahead and used 3 cups of this, and then I used a cup of dry roasted peanuts, because in this mixed nuts, this is the deluxe blend, so it has cashews, almonds, pistachios, hazelnuts, and pecans. I really like pecans, and there's not many in that mix. So I added 2 cups of this. So 3 cups of the blend, 1 cup of the planters, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 cups of this. Can't do the math, right? Okay, so that's the nut mixture. Put it in a stainless steel or glass bowl. Then the coating that you're going to put on it is real maple syrup, everybody. No log cabin here. Okay, so I get this at Costco. This is very reasonable. And 2/3 of a cup of the maple syrup, okay? And I like to put this mixture in like a Pyrex, the famous 2-cup Pyrex measuring cup that I use for everything. So put your 2/3 of a cup, just follow the measure right there on the glass container, and then 4 tablespoons of olive oil, okay? And then 2 heaping teaspoons of an Italian seasoning blend mix. I mean, this is the one, I get this at Penzeys, and I go through this like crazy, so I always buy these big bags. But Italian herb mix, 2 heaping tablespoons is good. And then for the heat, because these are like that sweet with a little bit of heat, then you're gonna I add about a teaspoon, because it's enough of a kick, but it's not gonna send people that don't want any heat through the roof. Now, if you know your group likes it hot, add more. I mean, just go for it and play with it, make it your own. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and put this down over the nuts. I just stirred it up really well. And then, guys, you're gonna need, a big cookie sheet. And now I have done this numerous ways. Straight on the cookie sheet itself, that was a little bit kind of, not a nightmare, but I switched. And then I used non-stick foil, and that seemed to work pretty well. But still, when I made a batch yesterday, I thought, I'm gonna try parchment paper for the first time. Brilliant move. I mean, the parchment paper was great, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna mix this up, and you're gonna put this in the oven, and then you're gonna set a timer for 15 minutes, and at 15 minutes, you're gonna pull it out, and you're gonna stir it up a little bit, because what's gonna happen is that maple syrup mixture is going to, okay, I'm gonna put this down over here, is going to more or less kind of evaporate. It's almost like you're making a candy, kind of. And so you're gonna stir it up a little bit, and then you're gonna set the timer again for 15 minutes. And, but the parchment paper was great. So here I'm gonna go ahead and you just smear, put it around here. And when you do your parchment paper, I used to buy the sheets, but you wanna have this where there's an edge all around, like you can see. So use your parchment paper that way. So I'm gonna pop this in, then I'll keep talking. So I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna set my timer. Okay, timer 15. Start. Okay, so then at 15 minutes, what I'm going to do is stir those nuts, and it's still going to be a little bit liquidy, the maple syrup, but it'll be kind of bubbly. And then set another 15 minutes, do it again, but you'll find out it's reducing and getting more caramelized. I mean, like turning into almost like a caramel. And then set another 15 minutes. And because I think ovens kind of vary too in heat. I've had some people that said that, that it'll take 45. For me, it's somewhere between 30 and 45. And then once basically it's all, the maple syrup has evaporated and gotten sort of like a candy like over the nuts, then take it out of the oven and then take that parchment paper and lift it off of the hot, off of your cookie sheet, and then lay it right down on top of a cooling rack like this, or somewhere maybe cold on the counter or whatever. Let it kind of rest for a little bit because it's going to still be kind of gooey. And then what I do is take another cool, not from the oven cookie sheet, and then I just take that and then just dump it onto that cool cookie sheet, and then put the cookie sheet on this, and then just let it cool and just cool down. Some of it will be kind of crunched together and then you kind of break it apart, but it's just delicious. And it's good when it's actually still kind of hot, but not as good as it is when it's like cool down and ready to eat when it's cool. So this is really, you guys, it makes such a great, easy gift. And you scoop a couple of cups in a nice little, in a Ziploc bag, put it in a little baggie, dress it up a little bit, and people really go nuts. Oh, okay, go nuts for them. I didn't mean to say that, but it worked. Anyway, I hope you'll try this. Let me know if you do, and if you do like it. It's really super easy. Like I said, make it your own as far as your combination of the nuts. If you don't like peanuts, don't add the peanuts. If you just like all pecans, do it with all pecans. But they are super fun around the holidays. So anyway, well, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season, a wonderful Christmas coming up, and look forward to seeing you all in the new year. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Remember, be better, do better, live better, and take care of each other. Okay, bye-bye.